Hey bro. Matthew Lillard himself joined in on the meme. These foolish mortals actually think I use 1% power. That bald kid from Avatar. Barn? Water? No, he was an air blender. You're ever just in the mood to mutilate a JPEG. I got one of the best pictures I ever made out of that urge. Whatever man goblinizes. I been alive for 25 years, never seen a Chinese restaurant commercial. Kinda wanna be kissed, kinda wanna be stabbed while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Fact. All of the kids who preferred Club Penguin over Habbo Hotel are all furries now. Throwback Thursday to Clifford's first Halloween. My heart. God, he's so teeny. If you double saved before exiting a game as a kid, you have anxiety now. Don't call me out like this. True. Dark teacher, may I go to the dark bathroom? Is it a dark emergency? You should've gone during dark lunch. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, 2018. Virgin. Vegan. Video gamer. Isn't this what Julius Caesar said to the Roman Senate? My local water park is draining their pools, but before they do, they're having a doggy day where you can bring your dogs and have them splash around and play for a while. Some of you never tried to force a volleyball as far underwater as you could at a pool as a kid, only to have it shoot up and hit you in the face, and it shows. Simple tips to gain my friendship. Have a cat. Show me pictures of your cat. Invite me over to pet your cat. Be a cat. Cat. Penguins attend classes on the first day of school at the University of Antarctica, 2007. I know this is fake history, but I hope it's real future. Lady who read my Nama tag and loudly said jumper. Oh, I do not like that name, wins new award for rudest person alive. Tumblr blew through the years. Computer illiteracy pride flag. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Don't worry, you're still in the early life part of your Wikipedia page. Contents. Early life. The first disaster. Additional disasters. Cool. Me. Yeah, I'm really tough. Me. Gets scared by text notifications when they're too loud. Me. Easily startled when people tap me on the shoulder. Me. Cries under any sort of pressure ever. Me. Cries when anyone raises their voice higher than their average volume. Me. So tough. Hands you a sea slug. 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 Hands you a CSL. WH. Why did you stop? Did someone break a torch? Why did Tumblr suddenly get so dark? We need to light up Tumblr or mobs are gonna start spawning. GRR. I'm obsessed with this therapy horse that looks like it has the soul of a murdered Victorian era child. I love how the dog is so delightfully cheerful while the horse is like, Mrs. Aversham killed me. So I have made the decision to trust you. A horrible decision, really. Cheers to Flynn Rider, the closest Disney ever came to a realistic male character. All the awards. I can't even think of a joke. I just want people to know this picture exists. When you get all dressed up, but your friends cancel. What does it look like I do for a living? Destroy planets with 1% of your power. Can you imagine trying to explain this to someone last week? My boyfriend and I were downtown, and he saw fresh sunflowers, which is his best friend's favorite flower, and he not only bought one for him, but had me drive him to his best friend's house so he could surprise him with it, and I just think this is a type of male friendship that should be normalized. Why is it that I can go through the whole day feeling fine and dandy, but the second I lay down for bed impending doom settles on me? Awake. Deep down. Anxiety. Trying to sleep. It's in her brain now. I'm like dropping hints that I'm crave validation. I'm crave validation. It would be so easy for you to make that a gerund phrase, but no. What little sanctity the English language still has left means nothing to you all. I'm live in a society. Ah yes, Minotaur, the first cowboy. I said this to my girlfriend and she just started listing synonyms for bad at me. Dad, don't even think about talking to me. If you can't keep a perfect 180 BPM beat, you miss out the best part. How's your Friday night going? Why is this randomly being reblogged like crazy? And stop judging me by the contents of my fridge. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, Alexander the Great, Diogenes. Mission Impossible plays. Home Alone on a Friday night. This see the Brahminy blind snake, all female species, parthenogenetic, could fit on a quarter curled up, it eats sands. That poor dog looks lost, I'll check its collar. I'm not lost, F off. Tolkien's lesser known nickname. According to a letter Tolkien wrote in 1971, his school friends used to write his initials as Junior T and pronounce them to rhyme with dirt. You, Jokeen Rokeen Rokeen Tolkien. Me, an intellectual, Jert. Looney Tunes, Elmer Fudd's Restful Retreat. Warner Brothers is aware of the Big Chungus meme and posted the beginning of the original cartoon on YouTube with the meme in the thumbnail. Additionally, are you here for this? Observation, I have never broken a bone. Hypothesis, I'm boneless. Data, I appear to have broken at least 2 bones in my foot slipping on the ice. Conclusion, I have at least 2 bones. Strong evidence suggests the possibility of a third one. Uneducated people like you are the reason why there's so many science deniers in the world. You have 206 bones in your body. Maybe you'd know that if you had more than a 4th grade education. I'm an astrophysicist. All y'all saying Ed Sheeran doesn't have struggles like being that ugly can't be easy. This is like really mean. Ed Sheeran does have struggles and he's been through some rough You know he ran away from home at 14, right? What really? F I had no idea. Yeah. And the Shire hasn't been the same without him. This is why I don't believe guys who tell me that the condom is too small. When I was in middle school, we had a woman come teach us about contraception, and literally the first thing she told us was, ladies, if a guy ever tells you he can't wear condom because they're too small, he's lying, and then proceeded to open a condom and stretch it up her forearm up to her elbow. Well, clearly I've been spending too much on socks. My health teacher did the same thing, but she put the entire contents of a 2-liter bottle of soda into a condom and said, so girls, if a boy ever says that he's too big for condom, you run. You run so far. My mother just saw this picture on my dashboard as she walked in and stopped what she was saying just so she could go, why is that condom on their foot? Are they going to do someone in the butt with their foot? This post literally has nothing I do not enjoy. Are we not going to talk about the person who would rather a condom on their foot than a sock? Archaeologists have discovered an ancient mosaic skeleton that says enjoy your life. Ancient Greek too. Be cheerful, enjoy your life. Described as a reckless skeleton for his YOLO inciting philosophers. You only live once. I love that human humor has basically never changed. Thousands of years ago we were still posters. Welcome to Australia, where a fast food restaurant literally made a mirrored reflective seagull proof packet for their fries, so they don't goddamn try to fly down and steal your fries. You think I'm joking? Light, fright. This is the best thing I've ever seen. The Q&A on Hungry Jack's website makes this even better. What if I encounter a particularly brave seagull? Run. Goodreads is wild cause you get lists like this. The most influential books in history. Mein Kampf. Das Kapital. Harry Potter series box set. New Political Compass. Das Kapital. Harry Potter series box set. Mein Kampf. Dad and I bought a thing called Long City from the local weird bargain store, largely as a joke. But I have never had a more unsettling pasta experience in my life. They wouldn't bend enough to cook from top to bottom simultaneously, and while they were cooking, boiling water kept spouting out from the tops of them out of the pot, like a boiling pipe organ. Then they were so long and floppy and hot alive that we couldn't pick them up with anything. Oath and tongs. And then they were so long and unwieldy that it was basically impossible to cause them without them all slithering out of the bowl like wet snakes. They then proceeded to cool down almost completely within the seconds it took to walk to the living room. Eating them was like eating a bowl full half melted drinking straws. bringing back Longzity for another round because it's just too funny. Real life creepypasta. Update. Apparently Canberra's sky whale was harpooned and died. Local resident Michelle Bedford says what she saw can only be described as incredibly unlikely and bizarrely beautiful. The guy got on the roof of his van with a crazy look in his eyes I'd never seen before. As if in his universe there was only him and the sky whale. He hurled the broom handle like a harpoon. Got it right through the eye. We all clapped and cheered. Not like we hate the sky whale or anything, but it was just unbelievably cool. It then took several hours for security staff and onlookers to disentangle Ahab from the corpse of the sky whale, which had slowly but majestically fallen directly on top of him, like a heavenly blanket with massive breasts. The sculpture, a hot air balloon depicting a whale as it may have evolved if it lived in the air rather than the sea, has had a mixed reception since it was first launched in 2013. Critics of the sky whale cited its outlandish appearance, large breast-like appendages and smug whale face. Artist Patricia Piccinini, who designed the sculpture, has asked that charges not be pressed against Mr. Ahab, claiming that she was invigorated to see the public engaging with the artwork on such a meaningful level, and that she couldn't ask for a more fitting way for a big balloon that looks like a whale to complete its life cycle in the public eye. When asked if the killing of the sky whale had any allegorical significance, or if the quest to find and destroy it was in some way symbolic or a larger tale, Mr. Ahab told reports, "Nah mate, just effing hate that bloody whale. This is art. When you guys said this thing had breast-like appendages, you all really weren't joking, haha."